Well, thank you everyone for joining us for what is I lose count of how many, or one of the many hackathons the Encode Club does. And this is one of our favorites, Hack the System, where we've had lots of brilliant hackers, students, and researchers building on our fantastic sponsors for the last 8 to 10 weeks or so, and doing a jolly good job in that. Today's event serves two purposes. One, it is the chance for the finalists to pitch for 3 overall prizes that we give out as Encode: a £3,000 top prize, a £1,500 second prize, and a £500 third prize. And also a chance for these 8 finalists to show off what they've done, and which is all great stuff. And we've had a fantastic track record of finalists going on to raise a lot of money, to get a lot of grants, and in general, keep building, as particularly in the last hackathon, where I think the majority of projects are still going, which for a hackathon is actually quite good. The second purpose of today is to announce our prize winners for the hackathon as a whole, and for the sponsors to come on stage and announce who they chose as their best projects and who they'll be giving their prizes to. So order of play today is that 8 finalists will pitch first. We will then move into a judging phase, and I'll talk about the judges in a moment. Well, at that point, and when the judges go away, you will be put in a separate enclave of this Zoom room into a breakout room where Damir will kind of talk you through the process and how the voting system works. And then during that time, the sponsors will come on stage. They'll each be announcing their winners in person. The hackers do not know who's won to this point, and then we'll then announce the overall winners. I have to say a big thank you to our sponsors for making this event entirely possible. It would not happen without the sponsors, quite frankly. To Stellar, to Fluence, to Harmony as our gold sponsors, to Skynet, Vega, Sandbox, and CoinMarket Cap, our silver sponsors, and Polygon as bronze sponsors. Thank you so much for helping us run this program and for giving the students the tools to build great stuff and helping them through their journey. And we hope they go on to build fantastic things both within the Encode and your respective ecosystems. Final thing from me before we kind of get into the nitty-gritty of today, we have 3 great judges who I will now briefly introduce and who we're extremely grateful for. All of them are members of Encode Invest, which some of you may know about, but is a recently launched investment club investing in the best stuff or great stuff coming out of Encode, so we can provide you with dedicated funding and help you in your kind of early journey, because we see so many great startups coming out and we want to be even more involved in that. And our 3 judges today are 3 vital members of that club. We have Lubin Belov, who is a managing partner at Launch Ventures, who invests a lot in crypto themselves, and he is also a extremely great angel in the space and invest in many of the kind of best deals and best companies. We also have Ben. Ben works for at Ascensive and also runs things at Metacasa Ventures and is also an outstanding angel. And finally, we have Batu, who works at Binance, previously kind of ran things at CoinMarket Cap, part of their involvement in this hackathon, and also a fantastic angel in his own right. So they'll be lending both a kind of investor eye, but in general, just a good crypto eye on everything the finalists have built today. We will be using a simple voting system called QVote. QVote is a former finalist and now grants multiple grant winner, I think, from Algorand and Zilliqa to build their voting platform out. I'm going to have Eduardo. There are going to be 2 votes going on. There's going to be a fun vote, which is the audience vote, which unfortunately there's no prize for. It's only a metaphorical Mars bar, and the judges will be using QVote for the actual voting itself. So Eduardo, do you want to give a very brief just overview of QVote for everyone, so they know what's kind of going to be happening this evening?
Hi everyone, thanks for the intro, Anthony. Yep, I'll share you quickly how QVote works. Let me see Google Chrome. Give me a second to allow sharing.
While I was doing that, I will put, this is the audience vote. There is a judge's vote, which I'm clearly not going to put publicly because it is 1 man, 1 vote, and I do not want that to be skewed a bit, but this is the audience vote. And I very much encourage all of you to vote throughout and tell us who your favorites are. It actually gives us very good insights as well. Eduardo, are you ready to rumble?
Yeah, I have to go out and come back in. Give me a quick second.
We'll give me a quick, while he's doing that, I will share my screen and share the link. So we don't have any delays. Let me get this going. Let's add Eduardo in. Eduardo, are you here with us again?
Yes, sorry for this delay. It's a new
So
computer.
these things absolutely happen.
Okay, so can you see my screen?
Yes.
So here's QVote. It's a quadratic voting based voting platform. What does quadratic voting mean? Well, you get assigned, in this case, 100 credits, and you can spend these credits quadratically on a number of options. So this is not a one person, one vote election. The neat thing is that you get to spend these credits quadratically. So let's say, for example, we're voting on ice cream. I like chocolate ice cream. If I want to vote 5 votes on chocolate, it'll cost me 25 of my 100 credits. Let's put some votes here as well. Now, I definitely don't like strawberry. So I have negative voting, which is also a really interesting feature of quadratic voting. It works the same way, just you cast negative votes. And you can also add comments and write why. So for example, too sweet. Once you've allocated all of your credits, you're able to submit the vote. You get beautiful confetti, and then you can view a live visualization of how people are currently voting, and you can instantly see your own vote being counted on screen. The cool things about quadratic voting are that you're allowed to express a ranking of your preferences, and you're allowed to express the degree to which you like something. So not just which one is your favorite, but how much you like or dislike each of the options. And this basically allows you to create very beautiful visualizations and very precise results. And that's pretty much it to quadratic voting in a nutshell.
Perfect. Thank you very much, Eduardo. As I say, this was actually not a finalist, but it's just the voting tool. So please do express your preferences throughout the final, and the judges will be using a private version to do the actual voting. Right, let's get underway with the pitches. Simple formula is a 3-minute pitch from each of our 8 finalists who have collectively built cool things during the hackathon, just a kind of quick word, judges, for questions, we're doing a slightly different format this year. If you want to type your questions in chat, I will read them. If you have them, there's no expectations to ask questions one bit. But if you do have any burning questions, please put them into chat. I think we can have a nice kind of speedy run through. So without further ado, I would like to introduce Nathan, and he and his team are from the University of Geneva. They have built not 1 but 2 projects on Sia during this hackathon. And Nathan, handing over to you now to tell us everything.
Thank you so much. Wonderful. Yeah, so as Anthony said, we haven't built only 1 app, but 2 for this hackathon. And so let me explain to you why, and then obviously present those apps to you. So we believe that crypto nowadays is not about the tech anymore that much, but about adoption. And so as developers, we asked ourselves, what apps can we build that other developers like ourselves would love and use in mass? So we started with Hacker News. Hacker News is a forum for developers that millions of developers use every day. And so we asked ourselves, can we build a decentralized Hacker News? And we did. Then, as developers, we know that we really need to take notes, keep track of stuff. And so we asked ourselves, could we build a decentralized note-taking app? And we did. So let me present to you now SiaNews, a decentralized Hacker News, and SiaEdit, a decentralized note-taking app. I'll start sharing my screen. There we are. Okay, let's make those small. Cool. So this is SiaNews. It's built on top of Handshake and Skynet. We love their products. I actually have a Skynet t-shirt right now. So everyone can submit projects they're working on, share cool stuff. And then here, you can see the different projects that have been submitted, short descriptions. We actually take the icon from the website as an image to make this nice. And one of the projects you're seeing here is a text editor. And this is SiaEdit. So let's move to SiaEdit straight away. SiaEdit is built on top of another old note-taking app that is not being maintained anymore, but it still has a very strong community. And so we thought, let's build something for that community. They love this note-taking app, so let's take that note-taking app, make it even better, and rebrand it, relaunch it, and that's how we came to SiaEdit. So there are 3 big features that we added on top of this just being a wonderful note-taking app. So you can see I can take notes and so on, put text in bold and so on. A really cool thing is that it totally syncs with Skynet, especially MySky, which is the latest thing that came out of the Skynet labs, which replaces Google Drive. So you don't need to rely on Google anymore or Dropbox to store your data. You can store it on a decentralized storage layer called Skynet. Second thing is, with this note-taking app, your notes are not only stuck in the app, you can actually publish them to everyone in a single click. And that's, I'll show you this in a second. And finally, obviously, sometimes you need notes, sometimes you want to share screenshots and so on. And so you can actually upload images by dragging them right here, and they will get uploaded again to Skynet and inserted into your text. So all of these features make it a really attractive note-taking app. And besides integrating with MySky, it actually also works offline, which is pretty cool. So let me show you a quick note I wrote that I published in a single click. As you can see, it is on Skynet now with a Skylink. And here I quickly present what we've built. So SiaNews, decentralized hacker news, SiaEdit, a decentralized text editor. And we have a lot of stuff to do, so we're still working on it. And yeah, it was built by a team of 3. Thanks for watching, and I will share this link now in the chat. Thank you.
Very good. Thank you very much, Nathan. In the spirit of kind of keep things kind of quick, I don't believe there's any questions. So Nathan, great job throughout the hackathon. Well done. And let's see what happens at the end. Now we move on to our next kind of pitch, and that is from Team Moments, who are a group of students from the University of Waterloo, and they have done some really cool stuff around NFTs, and I'm excited to introduce them now. So Ryan, whenever you're ready, please share your screen and we will go ahead.
Yep, doing that right now. Can everyone see that?
I can, so I assume everyone else can. Let's go ahead.
Awesome. So thanks for the intro, Anthony. I'm Ryan. I'm here to present to you Moments, which is an NFT platform for personalized Twitch clip NFTs signed by the original broadcaster. So as he mentioned, we're a team of 4 University of Waterloo students. We've done a bunch of hackathons together, worked at a bunch of startups together. So it was super great working with these guys, but I'm going to jump straight into the demo. So I mean, it's worth mentioning that we're live on mainnet right now at moments.ms, but I'll be doing this demo on Rinkby. So there's like a kind of a dev there in front of the URL. Let's say that I wanted to make an offer on my favorite keyboard streamer, Teha Types. He kind of streams keyboard builds. Let's say one of these moments is super special to me, maybe his Korean typing test. And I can just straight up come in and bid on any one of his clips, even if he's not on the platform. So 0.05 ETH, let me send that in. And what this says to him is like, hey, this clip is really special to me. Can you please autograph it and allow me to kind of have it as an NFT? And so I'd love to wait for this to go through, but let me just show you what it looks like from the streamer side. So one of my teammates here, Jason, just placed a kind of a bid on this clip I streamed a couple days ago. All I have to do to accept this bid is kind of give it a signature. That's pretty horrible, but boom, accept offer. And it's just that easy. Sending in a MetaMask transaction now, and kind of pop up an Etherscan link here and wait for that to go through. So here we go, Rinkby. It's worth noting that all of this claiming, all of this bidding stuff happens with lazy minting. So no NFT is actually being transferred here. All of this is being kept kind of track of by our database. But you can actually, oh my God, the zoom bar is really annoying. Let me just switch to another clip. You can actually, if you own a clip, so I bought this clip from the kind of company Twitch account. You can actually kind of transfer it to anybody you want. So I can transfer it back to Jason, or I can mint it on the Ethereum mainnet. So it'll show up on OpenSea, it'll show up on Showtime, or wherever you want to use it. I think it's also worth mentioning that Moments is just one drop in this larger experiment we're doing called Inscribe, where we're exploring how creators can leverage NFTs and leverage blockchain to grow and engage with their audiences. We're going to be building out tools for streamers to, for example, have an easier time making airdrops and rewards to their community, or gate access to a Discord based on NFTs, stuff like that. Yeah, again, it's worth mentioning that Moments is live on mainnet right now, and we'd love for you guys to try it out. I'll drop the link in the chat right after this, but yeah, happy to take any questions.
There's a quick one in chat, Ryan, both from two judges, actually. How is the streamer notified, and how is he receiving the ETH?
Cool. Yeah, I'll just do that quickly. Streamers are kind of notified via their fans. So after you place a bid, let me actually go to that bid I placed. You see this screen where you kind of like have a link to refer the streamer, and you can just kind of make a tweet right here. Most of the streamers have Twitter, so that's kind of the mechanism we use, because Twitch doesn't have like a built-in messaging system. And the second question was, how does the streamer collect the ETH? So once they claim the offer, like I did right there, they can go to their dashboard and it'll just show up in their withdrawable balances. So they can just hit a withdraw here, submit a MetaMask transaction, and have it go through. For streamers that just get onboarded, we actually cover the gas costs. So we just submit a meta transaction so they can kind of accept offers to get some ETH, and then use that ETH to pay for transactions to accept more offers. So we make kind of like the first few transactions free for them. But yeah,
Very
hope
good.
that answers your question.
There's a follow-up from Batu. So basically the requester is making a tweet and hoping that the streamer will see it.
Correct, yes.
Very good. Awesome. Well, thank you very much, Ryan. Obviously, judges, if you do want to continue the conversation, you can do so in chat, or I can do it on your behalf. Very good. Thank you very much. And there's a little bit, Ryan and Hardek and the rest of the team, there's a little bit of chat on the chat in any way with some of the audience if you want to engage with that. Thank you very much, guys. Moving on to our next team this evening, we have team SkyDrop. They have also built on Skynet, and they are two students from the University of Manchester, and they will be sharing with you what they've built right now. So over to you guys, and take it away.
Sure, yeah. Let me just share my screen.
Hello.
Yeah, so I'm presenting with my friend Tom today. We are both app developers. We've worked together professionally at a few startups. And this is the first time we're submitting a serious project to a hackathon together, so really excited about that. Yeah, so our project SkyDrop, it's a mobile app which is useful for sharing files on the CDN Skynet. It makes use of powerful sharing capabilities which are native to Android and iOS to make it super easy to share your files with your friends. SkyDrop automatically generates a QR code locally with each upload. So your app pretty much allows you, I'll show you the video right here. Can you see that okay?
Yep, all looking perfect.
Yeah, so that's the process for uploading an image. It's really simple, and a lot of our focus was on providing a simplistic UI for anybody to use. But by scanning that QR code, you get access to the Skylink, and that means you can send a file fully decentralized and privately as long as nobody sees your QR code. So we took some inspiration from experiences like airdrop and WeTransfer, and the goal was to make a free and open source alternative. Tom, do you want to take the demo part?
Yeah, so I'm going to just take a photo of the Zoom call, and then I'm going to send it to Jacob using SkyDrop.
And
so,
I wanted to just say actually that if anyone wants to follow along, your smartphone camera probably supports QR, so you'll be able to get the file that Tom is about to upload.
So it's uploading the file to Skynet now. And in a moment, we'll get the QR code.
Just bear with us here. Can you just enlarge that a bit, Tom? There we go. I got it.
So if anybody else wants to scan this, the QR code will work with any QR scanner, or you can also receive it using the SkyDrop app.
So there you are. That's the hackathon we're doing just now. We just recently released on the Play Store and App Store, so you can find our links on this app.skydrop.hns.to. That has the link to both Android and iOS, but I'm also going to just drop these links into Zoom as well.
Yeah, I've dropped that main link into the chat.
Yep. So yeah, I realized really the power of this when I was just out with some friends the other day, and we were actually at a bar reopening, and we always one of us pays and then the rest of us transfers each other afterward. So I decided this time, because there were some people I didn't even have any of their socials, and they were there, so I decided to send them the file through SkyDrop. So I just took a picture of the bill and I uploaded it. It took about 30 seconds overall to take the photo, upload it, and then put it on the table, and everyone there could scan the file. I didn't need to think about their socials. I didn't need to send it on social media. They could all just scan the file and get it privately that way. And just seeing it work so well, even with people who don't download our software, was a really good moment for me.
So since Skynet is
my internet actually cut out.
Are you good?
Oh, I was going to say, sorry, there might be now lag. I'll just take the question from Lubin in the chat: how many users downloaded using Encode? Forgive me if you've already answered it. My internet is suddenly cut out.
Download stats, I don't know, but I do know that we have more than 60 global ratings, and they're almost all 5-star. I think I don't know, Tom, you might know because it's your developer accounts. So
I don't have the exact numbers, but I know we had over 150 downloads on Google Play last I saw. But yeah, we've been really pleasantly surprised with the response we've had so far. We've had over 60 positive reviews on the app stores so far. It's been great to see many users seeing value in SkyDrop, and special thanks to the Skynet community who've been encouraging our work and writing good reviews. Skynet Labs also inspired us developers by providing a high quality, free, uninterrupted service, which is still gradually improving all the time. Now we've created a solid app for decentralized file transfer. We want to shift our focus with SkyDrop to finding space to add even more useful features to the UI without overcomplicating it. We want to increase the configurability of the settings. For instance, allowing users to specify a custom Skynet portal to use for uploads and downloads. And yeah, I think we are the first Skynet app in the App Store. So it's really exciting to have this opportunity to show this to you guys today.
I'm sure someone in this call might prove us wrong on that, but I don't know of any other apps in the App Store at the moment built on Skynet. So yeah, we hope you enjoyed our presentation, and we hope we got a few new users today. Thanks for the opportunity, and that's all really.
Thank you. Well, forgive my Wi-Fi issues that seem to have completely crashed. I'm back on mobile now. But I will now introduce MARStorage as our next speaker. They are a fantastic team from Czechia, and yeah, handing over to you guys to tell us more. So please take it away.
Can you please, someone stop the screen share?
Jacob, you need to take your screen share off, I think.
David, you should be able to already.
Sorry about that.
Cool. Great, thank you very much. I'm David from Hungary, and while it's a one-person submission, I really want to say thank you for those guys. Moses helped me with code cleanup. Julian made a really beautiful design concept. Norbert helped with some CSS stuff. And I also want to say thank you for the Skynet team and the Skynet community, because they are working really hard to get everything work, and they are, as I know, they are working on a new encryption stuff, what MARStorage we use. So yeah, I will show you some after and before pictures. That's what I did. It's the front page of MARStorage, and this is the dashboard page. And I also have a demo I will show you right now. So yeah, this is the new design of MARStorage. MARStorage is a Dropbox alternative built on Skynet. So every file what you upload is encrypted and owned by only you. So there is no company can shut down, and there is no one who can read your files or anything else. As you can see, the file opening method is a little bit ugly right now. That's the next thing I will change. And you can just upload the new files. I really wanted to make it user-friendly. And yeah, that's it. And my plans for the future, I really want to find a better name than MARStorage, because I think it's a little bit hard to pronounce and spell. I will integrate MySky as a login method. And the next step is to get 1,000 users, and after that, I'm going to make a desktop application, so you can a computer just like OneDrive or anything else. And after that, I would like to create an Android and iOS app. And yeah, you can try out the new design here. I will just drop the link into the chat. Yeah, thank you very much, and thank you for the organizing the hackathon. It was a really good experience.
Awesome. Thank you very much, David. So a question from one of our judges: how would MARStorage make money in your eyes?
Can you hear me right now?
Yes,
okay.
Perfectly.
Because Zoom is frozen for me. Okay, so the Skynet team is working on a incentive model. So every time someone uploads or downloads a file, the op can have a cut on this. This is one way, and I think we can also offer just premium security backup or really want to put ads into this app, but that's also an opportunity.
Awesome. Thank you very much, David, and thank you for your presentation. And well done during the hackathon. Awesome. So next presentation is from EthSign, who are a team from University of South California, and I believe we have Mike here to present. So Mike, if you want to start sharing your screen, and do we have Mike? Ah, very good.
Sorry, hold on. 1 second. Can you hear me?
Yes, perfectly.
Okay. So, hey everybody, this is Mike from EthSign. So we're a decentralized version electronic signing agreement app built on Web3. And take a look at the tech stack that we use, the DID protocols, the smart contract platforms that we deploy smart contracts on, the storage networks, middlewares that we use, the fluid user experience. And here's our team. Now half the team are from the University of Southern California and born out of the 2020 HackFS. Now let's check out our demo.
You can log in with MetaMask or with your email or phone number, and Informatic will generate a wallet for you. After you are logged in, you will be redirected to the contract list page. This is the place where you can manage and view all your contracts. You can access your Ethereum address by clicking on the profile icon. If you are logged in with MetaMask, you can also switch network with one single click.
Mike, we can't see your screen, or I can see it on mine, but for some reason everyone else can't see it.
Oh wow, hold on.
David, you need to enter screen sharing. I can enter
Can you
screen
see
sharing.
my screen right now?
I think you had optional viewing. I would start the video again. Yeah.
Okay. How about right now?
You can log in with MetaMask or with your email or phone number. Informatic will generate a wallet for you. After you are logged in, you will be redirected to the contract list page. This is the place where you can manage and view all your contracts. You can access your Ethereum address by clicking on the profile icon. If you are logged in with MetaMask, you can also switch network with one single click. Now let's start a contract. Find a new contract button on the contract list page. Click and start your contract. You can drag and drop your file to the Dropbox or click on the upload button to select your file. Now you may add multiple signers by simply filling in their Ethereum address or ENS alias. You can see your uploaded file here. You may review and organize the document before you send it to your signers. All right, now we can double check and confirm our uploaded file as well as signer information. You can set a password for your contract to encrypt the document and also set an expiration date. The contract never expires by default. After a careful review of your document, you can sign the contract with a click on your signature field. You can always review the contract and signing status of your signers. You can see whether or not they have signed the contract and view their comments alongside the contract. You can add more comments if you like. If you are the initiator of this contract, you can upload a revised contract anytime you want based on the comments from your signers. Simply click on the Upload a Revision button. To view the contract details, you simply need to click on any of the contract names on the contract list page. Here you can see the signer information, their signing status, and any action made upon the contract. Click on the Download History button to download the PDF file with all these information. If you are interested in EthSign,
so that's the demo, and for the future, we will develop more use cases and open API and serve as an infrastructure project. So here are some use cases that we will develop by the end of this year. Like ABT issuance, NFT endorsements, and so on. And feel free to check us out because we just launched we're live on Ethereum mainnet and BSC and Phantom, Matic. Let me drop the link right here.
Awesome. So a few questions. So a few questions. So the first of which is it a live product, which I think we've kind of answered. The second one is, what's the go-to-market? How do you get early adopters?
How do we get adopted? That's a good question. So basically, we will let our first round investors to use us first, and the crypto native community will be the first users of eSign to sign documents. So we think that using, by partnering with the smart contract platforms that we deploy our smart contracts on, we will gather their users to use us first. And after getting as many users in the crypto space as possible, that's when we expand to the Web2 people.
Awesome.
Next question is, how will you incorporate KYC with an Ethereum address?
That I'm not very familiar with because I'm the community lead.
Sorry, can you repeat that?
I could ask for you real quick. How do you?
Oh, Mike, can you hear me?
Yeah. Yes. Can you hear me?
His question was, how do you incorporate KYC with an Ethereum address?
Okay. How do you prove? So I'm the community lead at EthSign, and I'm not very familiar with that question, but I could ask our tech lead real quick.
Okay, no need to do it now. That's absolutely fine. And have you? Okay, let us move on then. Thank you very much, Mike. And everyone, so sorry for my incident. I'm in a place where I didn't actually expect my Wi-Fi to be so bad, but I'm suddenly been hit by very poor Wi-Fi. So please forgive me for that inconvenience. Mike, thank you very much for your presentation this evening, and well done with all your hard work. Right, we're moving on we're getting through the presentations thick and fast. So I will now go on to presentation 6. Let me just get my big list of who is presenting, and let me. Next we have Team Quadratic Treasury, who are a team based all around the world, really. Alex is the lead, and they've built and they've integrated Polygon in this attempt. So Alex, whenever you're ready, please share your screen and we will get underway.
Hello everyone, thank you for having us. 1 second, let me share my screen. There should be a way to share everything, if we're lucky. All right, can you see my entire screen?
Yes, it currently shows Discord.
Yeah, all right, no problem. So, hello everyone, thank you very much for having us. This is the Quadratic Treasury, and we're building the first continuous CB-resistant quadratic funding for public goods, bringing non-repayable loans to the DeFi space. Now, the commons, the area of public goods, are flawed. It's very hard to just jump in and support an area or a project that you really care about, unless you know the platform or the charity behind it. So, in one sentence, you need to trust the system. On the other side, as a project, it's very hard to keep it sustainable over time and attract the right talent unless you have a continuous inflow of funding. We've seen projects like Gitcoin that attracted a lot of attention to the space, but they're still centralized and permissioned. They're exposed to Sybil attacks, where it's very hard to distinguish the real people, the real donors behind the donation. And they're exposed to selective participation, meaning that only projects that have been selected by a limited elite are allowed to raise funds. Again, in one sentence, this means that the entire system is based on trust and bureaucracy. That's not how it should be in blockchain, that by design allows trustless systems and a collaboration and a partnership that is based, again, on fairness and mutual support. So that's how Q2T hacks the system. Our product allows you to donate and support what you really believe in, and using a yield aggregator, even earn returns on your own donations. Also, it's trustless and collusion-free, using a self-sovereign identity system, being collusion-proof without violating the users' and donors' privacy, and lets projects built at their own conditions, meaning that they are still permissionless and receive continuous inflow of funding based on the milestones that they actually achieved. Now, without further ado, let's head to the demo straight away. So this, by the way, is on q2t.fund that you can easily find. We already integrated with Skynet for continuous deployment and CI/CD pipeline. And if we launch our app, it's already on Polygon mainnet, which second. Yeah, which allows very fast and gasless, almost gasless micro donations. So support public good, login with MetaMask. Here you have the 3 templates that you can donate to: open source and DeFi, art events and NFTs, and local projects and DAOs. And this is your delegation agreement, where you can select the amount. In our case, let's do 10 dice. The repayment structure, meaning how much of this donation you want to come back to you, plus the yield that you will be accruing. And this is already predicting your returns. Now, we delegate and support, we approve, and then we confirm the transaction. And if everything works fine, then being on Polygon, in a few seconds, we should have our transaction fully confirmed. Otherwise, we will see it next time after this presentation. I will share the link. So getting back to us, Q2T is a blockchain native modular system built on layer 2 for affordable micro donations that are even rewarding for the donors, and is based on off-chain milestone validation through decentralized oracles, pseudonymous self-sovereign identities, collusion proof, and a truly decentralized persistent crowd storage for metadata. Our system has 20 years of experience combined. We are going to launch through a decentralized hackathon to match projects and sponsors and support public goods together. And we're going to release a Q2 token for continuous donations and sustainable returns based on solid tokenomics fundamentals. So this was Q2T. We are building continuous permissionless quadratic funding for the public good. Thank you very much for your time, and I look forward to your questions.
Very good. There is a question here, which is from Luben, one of our judges. He asks how many projects are on the platform already. I'm not sure there are any, if I'm right in saying, Alex. So I guess the better question is, how do you intend to get projects on the platform?
Yeah, so basically, thank you for the question, guys. So the idea is that we didn't want to have any project at all at the moment, because we need to audit our contracts. You know, we are talking about people's money, and we are not going to, you know, as they say, test in production. So we plan to launch directly with a decentralized hackathon, as we said in the last slide. So we already have 3 sponsors on board, and we plan to have a pool of about 50K that will allow projects to directly participate to the sponsor challenges. We would like to partner up with Encode as well in order to build this event together. And the shares for the winners will be, again, automatically and fairly distributed by our contracts using our quadratic functions. So that's how we plan to launch, and this should be by the end of July.
Awesome. Next question here from Batu. So are donations supplied to a lending protocol and a certain percentage of the interest is allocated towards Q2T? More
or less, yes. So it's a little bit more complex than that behind the hood. So for donors, it's extremely simple to do it. But what we do is basically using a ERC 1155 contract that contains all of these different informations. The donations go there. And then whenever the template is selected, we mint a new NFT contract that is related to that specific template. So either NFT or a DAOs or a DeFi template. And the second one that is for the repayment. So the repayment one will keep accruing the returns, and the other NFT template would be with the entire donations to be distributed quadratically, will be burned after the new snapshot has been taken and the donation has been concluded. So after each quadratic distribution.
Very good. And the last question is, how do you check projects have hit certain milestones to get more funding?
Great question. So we use a mutual credit system behind the hood. It's based on a non-speculative token. And every time a new milestone is concluded, the credits for that represented this milestone that are, again, based on a rebasing protocol will go to another NFT contract that is separated from the donations and is called Treasury. That's why we're called Quadratic Treasury. So basically, this Quadratic Treasury has this sets of credits that are verified through a off-chain signature mechanism using decentralized oracles and Chainlink. And every time a new milestone is validated, then basically the project accrues a higher score. based on the score that they have on these credits, then the distribution will use our quadratic functions to determine how much of the funds in stablecoins will be distributed to each project.
Very good. Well, Alex, thank you very much, and well done to you and the team for all your hard work. It's a team that formed together across many different kind of countries and even continents. So well done, guys, and thank you very much for your presentation.
Thank you guys
Righty.
thank you guys for all the support and for these incredible months. I think it wouldn't be possible to achieve all of this, even to meet with most of the team members if it wasn't for Encode. So thank you. And,
Very good to hear. And from one team that is across many different kind of places to another, we have Team Granular Lending, who have built on Sandbox, and they are from, it's a bit of a UK hybrid here, from the universities of Leeds, Edinburgh, and Cardiff, respectively, and met during the hackathon. Jake is going to be presenting, and Jake, whenever you're ready, please take it away.
Can you see my screen? Yeah.
Perfectly.
Yeah. Hello, everyone. We're Granular Lending, built as part of the Hack the System hackathon. As Anthony mentioned, we went for the Sandbox challenge. Just a bit of background about what the Sandbox is. They are a blockchain-based metaverse with an ecosystem built around NFTs, which involve like wearables, tools, and like land. And then they also have the Sand utility token, which is like a cryptocurrency. So what we kind of wanted to do, we targeted two biggest trends in the DeFi space. So like borrowing and lending with the rise of like Aave and 1inch, and the huge NFT boom with likes of Beeple. And we try to blend these two together into Granular Lending. So just a bit of background about the team. I'm Jake, that's me, Fraser, and Harish. We all met through the hackathon, didn't know each other at all, but now we're all good friends, so it's quite cool. This is actually a page from our white paper, which is quite complicated, but I boiled it down to kind of three main points. We are a borrow and lending protocol for Sandbox NFTs. We have a marketplace to be able to display what's available for lending and what you've got borrowed out, as well as being middlemen holders for deposits, as well as the NFTs themselves. Now I will give a demo through the form of video. So this is clicking through to create a new loan. There we go, create a new loan. You select what item you'd like to choose, the cost per second, and the deposit you'd like, as well as the duration, and then you pay the MetaMask. And then if you refresh this, you should see it there, and we can then view it on EthScan, and then this should speed up to show that it confirms. Ding, confirmed. So if we go back, we can now see it's available for loaning. See, and now this is swapping accounts. This would be like another person in a real life example. So another person comes up, they want to borrow the Heavenly Sword or any of the other items available. They can filter it depending on what they want to see. They can click through. So they currently own 0, and there's 2 loans available. This is Fraser's amazing 3D view that he loves so much to show off. Anyway, so we're going to take out a loan. We have to agree to the terms and pay the deposit. And that then gets paid. And then, as you can see, it goes into your borrows to be able to show that it's now yours, and you can go off and use that item to kill that boss or whatever. And let's say I've just finished killing the boss, and now I want to return it. So I go here, I go to return item, I have to pay a small fee for the time I've used it for, and that should confirm. And then that goes back into the pool. So this is just a little bit about what's next for us. So we're currently on Ropsten, but we're hoping to go on Ethereum mainnet very soon. Just need to check our smart contracts. We'd also like to allow other NFTs to be used as collateral for loans. We have big ideas involving wrapping loaned items to be able to limit what they can be used for and not used for, as well as like doing promotional events, like having artists lend out a collection of NFTs, things like that. And that's everything. If you have any questions, feel free to ask them. Yeah, so I don't know if there was any questions.
Awesome. Yeah, I think it shows you how clear and concise your presentation was. So, well to Jake and the team, and fantastically well done. Right, our last presentation, and then we will move to both the judging and the sponsor prizes. And we're very fortunate to have Diego, who's a student based in Mexico. He has built something very cool on Stellar. So, Diego, whenever you're ready, please share your screen and looking forward to the presentation.
Yeah, let me just share my screen. Can you see it right now?
Perfectly. All looking good.
Okay, so I'm gonna talk to you about Freia Pay, a point-of-sale terminal using the Stellar network. I'm the solo dev for this project. I'm Diego, and I'm graduating soon from Tec de Monterrey. First, I'd like to tell you about Kroger's case. For a bit more than a year, Kroger banned Visa payments at some of its stores. Kroger's CFO said Visa has been misusing its position and charging retailers excessive fees for a long time. The company also said that their fees drive up food prices. Then comes the Stellar network that allows near zero transaction fees, but also cross-asset payments. If we add to Stellar the convenience of contactless payments, we get Freia Pay. Let's see how it works. In this case, there's like a vendor preferred currency, which is the US dollar. Now we'll charge a customer $10. And we're using a contactless card. The private key needs to be decrypted with a 6-digit PIN code. Then you get to select the asset you want to pay with. And it tells you how much you'll be paying and if you don't have enough funds. For this time, we'll choose to pay with euros. Done, the payment was successful. Now let's explore the transaction on the ledger. It's the last operation. And you can see that 8.3 euros were transferred from the source address and $10 were received at the destination. That means there were 0 fees. Not only can you pay with cards, but with any NFC capable device, like a keychain in this case. This transaction took a little bit more steps to reach the destination, but finally $99.9 arrived. This prototype was built as an Electron app, and the hardware used was a Linux single-board computer, an NFC reader, and a resistive touchscreen. I said before that you can pay with any device. Well, not any, but the next step is to support Apple and Google protocols so that you can pay with your phone. Obviously, people still use fiat a lot, but it would be possible to allow for fiat deposits and withdrawals at the point of sale. Thanks for listening. I'm delighted to take questions.
Excellent. Thank you, Diego. I have 2 questions for you. 3, actually. Very good. First is there any friction from the merchant side to integrate?
No, they would just have to like buy the terminal, and something that hasn't been developed, that I haven't developed, is the to set the preferred currency for a vendor and to set their keys. That's something that needs to be done, and it will be like just besides their current terminals that they have.
Very good. Next one, Ben asks, how does a vendor easily check the payment has gone through?
So right now, how it works is that it only appears that that a check mark that says that the payment was successful when the payment has been successful. When it's arrived exactly at the destination address, and in between, you could see for the second transaction that were a couple of steps. If one of those steps fail, then the whole transaction would fail, and then an error icon would appear at the terminal, showing that showing the error and what it means. Like when you saw not enough funds, there's also different errors for when the payment wasn't successful.
Very good. And the last question, I think I know the answer to, but we'll do it anyway. Have you talked to the Smoog supermarket chain that refused Visa payments? I assume no, you haven't spoken to Kroger yet.
No, I just started this project like at the 4 weeks of hacking, and now I haven't had time to talk to anyone. And the Kroger case, that's something I found like a week ago, so I haven't had time to talk to them.
Very good. I think that shows it's a good next step to to try and do that. Awesome. Thank you very much, Diego, and for a great presentation and all your hard work. Right. So now we will be doing. I'm currently just assigning the judges to a new room, which should work. Oh, I've not meant to do that one. So judges, you should have access. No, I've messed it up. You should have access to a breakout room. Let's see if that actually works.
I just got kicked back to the main room.
I think it's because I accidentally managed to add everyone in the whole thing in there. Good job.
Everyone's the judge.
This might defeat the anonymity aspect. So if you bear with me while it says, I'm going to delete that room. I apologize to everyone for all of the teething problems today. Well, I say teething problems. Given we've done this so many times, this is just problems at this point, but it is Wi-Fi related. I got to the bottom of it. It's had a VPN on that did not like to work with my mobile hotspot. So I now, judges, you should see a room. I hope. If you see that room, go to that room. If you don't see that room, I've messed up again, and please tell me.
I don't see it myself, sorry.
I've messed it up.
Maybe you can do a Discord call or something.
Why this doesn't work. Yes. Right, take two. We will fix it forthwith very easily. You're getting a new Zoom link right now, which should work absolutely perfectly. Let us get this right. Remind me never to use breakout rooms ever again. Right, judges, I am now going to message you a Zoom link. Bear with me. It is Damir's personal Zoom. And I'm going to message it to you right now. I've put it on our Telegram group. I'm also going to send it to you privately. And we should be all right after that. Lubin, you're about to get it. There we go. Right, okay, very good. Disasters everywhere, but we will hopefully survive. Now, well, I heard George there. Now we're going to do the sponsor prizes while we try and sort out the mess, which is the judging. And I'm delighted first to welcome Stella to the virtual stage. We have Anka. And first, Stella, thank you so much for all your support. And I'm looking forward to hearing your winners. So Anka, please tell us more. Let's see who the winners are.
Yes, 1 second. I just realized
you're muted, Anka.
Oh.
You're back now. You're back.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Ah, perfect. Yeah.
So I'm trying to like screen share, but somehow it doesn't work. 1 second. I think I might need to quit and reopen. Is that all right?
Yeah, sure. Anchor is coming back.
Perfect.
Anchor, you here? All good?
Yes, we are good to go. Sorry for this short delay. I think we'll all have technical difficulties today.
I know, we're cursed.
Can you all see my screen?
Yeah.
Perfect. Well, thank you so much for welcoming me today. I'm Anke and I work on the community and events for the Stellar Development Foundation. Quick little background, Stellar SDF is a nonprofit founded in 2014 to support the development and growth of the Stellar network. For those who need a quick refresher and forgot for some reason, Stellar is an open source network for currencies and payments and makes it possible to create, send, and trade digital presentations or representations of all forms of money, dollars, pesos, Bitcoin, pretty much anything. It's designed to connect the world's financial system on a single network. So, in partnership with Encode Club for this virtual hackathon, we've written up 3 exciting challenges. First, the entrepreneurial hack. The best project who built a project on Stellar that solves a specific real-world problem wins this prize. Second, the educational hack, where a prize will be awarded who built the best implementation of a fun and gamified way to learn about Stellar. And finally, the API hack, where the best app on Stellar that also uses third parties' APIs wins the prize. So because we found stronger projects in the educational hack category this time, we've changed the prize amounts a little bit. So the winner of the entrepreneurial hack will still win the $3,000 worth of lumens, which is Stellar's native currency. The educational hack will receive $2,000 worth of lumens, and the API hack will receive $1,000 worth of lumens. So we've received some amazing projects out there, and thank you to you all. And we had good participation across all the challenges of ours. So thank you, first of all, to those who submitted projects. You are awesome. To keep you no longer waiting, let's start with the last one. So the API hack goes to, drumroll. Oh, is it not working? Oh, perfect. Nexus wallets. So the Nexus wallet allows you to deposit and withdraw stable coins backed by currencies such as the Tanzanian shilling, Brazilian real, and the Argentine peso, and can therefore be used for cross-border payments and remittances. So it removes the complexity of blockchain by using nicknames, which are federated addresses behind the scenes, instead of using long public keys. Congratulations to the winner. Next up, the winner of the educational hack is, drumroll, Stellar Red. Stellar Red is a low-code visual programming software development kit that makes developing on Stellar more accessible to non-coders. By utilizing the Node-RED interface, developers can drag and drop functional nodes and wire them together to create software. Now, when my team and I were reviewing this project, Tyler mentioned, I wish there was an example of this. And I told him, there is. The creator used Stellar Red to build Crypto Cannoneers. Crypto Cannoneers is an interactive live stream shooting gallery game where players on Telegram can fire tennis balls at targets in the creator's backyard and are awarded with a custom Stellar token, TRRT, I think, for playing. So they can then literally burn the token and fire off real flamethrowers. Node-RED, with this example of Crypto Cannoneers, is definitely the winner of the educational hack, which objective is to get more people interested in and learn about Stellar in an interactive and gamified way. Congratulations to the winner. Then, last but not least, the winner of the entrepreneurial hack, winning $3,000 worth of lumens, is Freia Pay, the one we just saw. He also presented just now. So
really what we thought that the problem Freia Pay solves is that the decrease in use of cash can be expensive for certain companies, mainly small and medium-sized, right? Who have to pay fees for the use to the bank for the use of a point-of-sale terminal with payments through debit and credit cards. So businesses around the world are affected by this commission, which is about 2.66% of each sale plus a connection fee. So with Freia Pay, a point-of-sale terminal built on Stellar, businesses can accept contactless payments with near zero fees, since the Stellar network is very, very cheap to use. But not only that, the terminal accepts cross-asset payments, where future customers can pay with their asset of choice and businesses can receive money in their preferred currency. They're using the path payment feature of Stellar. So this also means that these customers don't have to rely on one currency to pay with a more stable currency, for example, for their groceries, or another currency for their growth, so of their choice. So these two important features, so near zero fees and cross-asset payments, solve real-world problems. And as Freia Pay is something we have not seen built yet, it was clearly the winner of this category. So congratulations.
Awesome. Anke, thank you very much.
I'm not quite done yet.
Sorry.
Almost. So, you know, obviously these were the winners, and we thank everyone for submitting their projects, because together we can create like a connected, interoperable world that creates equitable access to the global financial system. So if this time you didn't win a prize, or if you didn't submit a project on Stellar, no worries. Like, we always have ongoing hackathons and other project competitions going on. So to stay updated on Stellar, join the conversation on our Discord server. I'll pop the link in the chat in a bit. Connect with people from around the world on all things Stellar. It's run by the community for the community. So if you haven't already, participate in Stellar Quest, where you can learn Stellar and earn awesome NFT badges and Lumen Awards in an interactive and gamified way. So really hone your skills through practice challenges and where you make live changes to the blockchain and compete against other Stellar Questers for prizes during live series. So we're also sponsoring hackathons throughout the year, and currently are sponsoring DeFi Summer, organized by Minority Programs Association. It's all summer long. SDF awards $3,000 worth of lumens to the top 3 projects. And Tyler and I will give brand new workshops as well, so feel free to join. First one is this Friday, next one is Tuesday. So last but not least, the Stellar Community Fund gives people all over the world a chance to kickstart their Stellar-based projects and connect with the thriving Stellar community. So we're revamping the entire experience this year, and we'll make it more open for everyone. The next one will be this summer, and the SEF will be perfect for the submitted projects today, and also to really get the funding they need to turn their projects into businesses. So do check that out. I'll share the links of all of these in the chat a bit, and that was it. So thank you so much again, and hope to see you in these channels soon.
So Anke, thank you very much, and thank you for all your support, and well done to the prize winners there. Right, we now hand over to Fluence, and we have Anna with us today to share details of their winners. Over to you, Anna.
Hi, everyone. Thank you so much, Anthony, and thank you all the sponsors and all the organizers to make it happen. It was an amazing hackathon and really good results. I saw all the presentation. Wow, folks. So let me share the screen, and here we go. Okay, can you see my screen?
Perfectly, yes.
Cool. So just to remind you guys about Fluence and what we are doing and how it can help you building your applications. So Fluence is an open protocol and a framework for internet and private cloud applications. Fluence provides an open source peer-to-peer development stack so that you can create applications free of proprietary cloud platforms, APIs, and centralized and trustworthy third parties. What we do
we do an open application platform. So using Fluence peer-to-peer software development stack, you can create peer-to-peer apps and distributed systems. And there is 3 components to it. It's a peer-to-peer stack itself. So you can create an app where your users work or talk to each other directly without any specific server where the data is kept. So your users' data basically travels through the network from one end to another, or being provided from some other servers, but there can be several services which replace data and replicate business logic. So you building on the stack, but not on some proprietary specific cloud SDKs. So you can avoid DNS systems if you build on this stack. And second thing is a hosting marketplace. For instance, if you have some spare computing hardware space, or you own a data center, you can be a hosting provider for backends of the applications and earn money out of it. So Fluence is essentially to be a decentralized blockchain-based marketplace where you can register and provide services for developers who create peer-to-peer apps. And the third component is the monetization. It's the sweetest part. So the monetization model allows not only compute providers to monetize their hardware, but developers, you folks, to monetize their software components, like posted, published to the system and used by other developers in the platform. And for like, I know that some of you folks tried to build with Fluence. So let's keep in touch. We have a bounty program soon to roll out, and we will have hackathons. And it's basically, we updated the documentation heavily at this moment. So check it out. We have the new docs, the new tutorials, and we have chats. So very, very welcome to check it out again and talk to us. We will be happy. So now the moment we are all waiting for, the drums, and the Fluence Medium Bounty winners for this hackathon is the first team is Bazaar X, Tejas and Nishant, the decentralized marketplace for electronics. Amazing idea, and we hope to continue with this team. And also the second one is Andreas, a privacy preserving zero knowledge proof on of KYC on Fluence. Also really, really good idea and project. And thank you again. Thank you, everyone. And let's keep in touch.
Thank you very much, Anna. Who's put music on? I'm going to very much remove this person. Thank you, Anna, very much for both your support during the hackathon and for that presentation and announcing your winners. Thank you so much, and please do everyone get involved with the exciting stuff Fluence are doing in the near future. I will remove this chat now because that is the third time. The second thing, so guys, now on to I'm actually, Harmony, I don't think I'm with us today. I don't see Peter, so I will announce the winner of the Harmony challenge, and that is Alex Jefferson, who is the winner. So congratulations, Alex, and we'll be in touch, and with everyone to arrange your prizes as well. But well done, Alex, for winning the Harmony prize. Right, over to Skynet. We have Daniel Manisi, who will be presenting the Skynet winners. We obviously had quite a few kind of projects use Skynet in the final, so I'm sure this will be a very hotly contested prize. So Daniel, it looks like you're giving the presentation, so over to you, sir. Please tell us more.
Yeah, absolutely. Are you able to hear me and see my screen okay?
Perfectly.
Great. So yeah, for the Skynet challenge, we had a lot of great submissions. It was a really fun time seeing all the folks come up with ideas and then try to bring those ideas to fruition, and all the usable apps that we saw built on Skynet. I want to keep it brief, but as a reminder for anyone, Skynet is a protocol for decentralized storage, and then we have SDKs that enable creating really rich fully decentralized web applications that can be run in their browser without users needing any like plugins or cryptocurrencies. So we had two challenges. One was the easy challenge, and we had over 20 projects that were submitted and completed that just used Skynet in some way. And so these ranged from, hosting your web app's front end, building mobile applications like we saw in the demos, and also, building fully decentralized alternatives to things like Dropbox. So we'll be in contact with all the easy challenge projects, but I wanted to give all these folks a shout out for their great work. Then we had the larger medium challenge award. The winner of that was going to win 200,000 Sia coin, and there were two runners up for 75,000 Sia coin. So our first winner for this, the medium challenge, where you're making kind of like a meaningful submission to the Skynet ecosystem and open sourcing that code to, build a decentralized web application. The first winner was Skynet 4. It was a kind of like game, a childhood game, but created fully decentralized on Skynet, where you can share a link with a friend and play them in browser. We were really impressed with this project, not just because of the game itself, but because the developer created an SDK for other developers to use if they were using the Unity 3D game engine. And so it was really exciting to see how the developer could pull in other developer communities to see how they could decentralize the practices of game development. The next runner-up we have is SiaEdit, which we've already seen a presentation from, but we loved how this project kind of kept evolving, and we were kind of keeping tabs on it, and we were rolling out new features in Skynet, like MySky, a decentralized login system, and this team really stayed on top of things and kept pushing the bar for what they were doing. So that was super exciting too. So those are the two runners up. And finally, I want to present the winner of the medium challenge, which was SkyDrop. And so we saw the great demo from this team earlier today, and we were really impressed with how they thought about UI, UX, some kind of common problems, file sharing, and how to bring that to mobile applications. So congratulations to all the medium challenge winners. Thank you so much to Encode Club and all the participants. It was super exciting and fun working with everyone to see how we could get Skynet to help decentralize all these, crypto associated projects.
Awesome. Daniel, thank you so much. And thank you for Skynet's support. And clearly it really caught the minds of many of our hackers. So thank you so much. This always feels like Christmas, this prize giving bit. We're giving out so many prizes, and we will continue that trend now with Vega, and we have Chris with us. Chris, over to you. Let's give out a few more presents.
Thank you very much. Can you hear me?
Perfectly. Yes.
Share my screen as well. Yeah. So thank you for everything involving the hackathon and all of the great people that have shown interest in Vega. We are a new-ish project. I say new-ish. We are 3 years old, so not that new. We recently made a splash with our token sale that just went successfully, I feel, over the last few days. Vega is a Web3 layer for derivatives trading, creating any kind of derivative products and trading those on a decentralized network. We're in testnet at the moment, and we have a full set of different APIs for people to create anything from bots to visualizations, etc. And we set quite a few neat little challenges for people. An easy challenge, which was just to create a trading bot on the system, was profitable for at least 1 day. Sadly, no one really wanted to do that. They were more interested in our medium challenge, probably because the prize was a lot more. So the medium challenge was the one where everybody seemed to flock to, and that was to build a dApp on Vega. Some examples might include building market interfaces, so kind of Robinhood style interface. We already have one, which is called Console. You can see that on our testnet, which is called Fairground. Vega.xyz is the website if you want to go check that out. Leaderboards, that sort of thing. So that prize pool was up to £10,000 in total. And without further ado, I'd like to go and award some prizes to some people, which is really super exciting. In third place, we have Derivatives Unchained by Ivan Molto. And this is a really nice little web app that just exposes all of the data that's listed in our GraphQL APIs. So it includes all of the different products and different markets, and you can click through and look at live trades on the system. This is all live on our testnet. You can look at streaming orders as well, lots of information, and we're very happy that Ivan is part of the community and has been engaging with us in such a nice way, and hopefully we'll continue to build on this and build more excellent projects. And Ivan will get £1,000. So that's third prize. Next up, second prize is a lovely web application called Vega Leaderboards, which is at vegaleaderboards.xyz, written by Josh and 217, who were just really great people to communicate with. Hats off to that team who just continually asked questions, really got under the skin of the different APIs, and also bared with us as we had multiple releases of software throughout this this hackathon, and they had to update and keep track of a lot of data. So thank you both, and hopefully you continue to build on this application. I'll just show you some of the features that they've got there. You can click on parties in this leaderboard and look at the P&L depending on the assets and the return on investment of each party on Vega. So these are traders operating on the network. There is some advice and enhancements that can be made here, so hopefully the guys will stay part of the community and continue to build. So that's a nice prize of £3,000 going to Josh and 217. So yeah, well done, guys. Look forward to seeing where this goes next. And then finally, in first place, and is a lovely application. This is one that actually the community on Telegram and Discord are crying out for, and the Vega engineering team are going to write, or are in the process of writing one, but it's been beaten to the punch by the community, which is the best way. And it is Marco, and he has written a GUI version of the Vega wallet. So this is an Electron app that can run on Linux, Mac OS, and Windows, and it has all of the functions such as managing your keys, generating keys locally, checking the service status on Vega and connection there. You can verify signatures, all part of a brilliant application that gives what is currently a terminal application for people, which scares some non-engineers types or people just don't like to use a terminal. This allows everybody to use that. So it's £5,000 going to Marco. Thank you very much. That's going to be really well used. And I know, this is only one hackathon of many for Vega, but thank you to the Encode team, and thank you to everybody who showed an interest, and there'll be many more hopefully. So thank you.
Awesome, Chris, thank you so much. And again, thank you for Vega's support and some amazing things. I actually didn't know that about Marco's project, that's completely wowed me. So well done, Marco, not just for winning a shit ton of money, but also for building something, beating the team to it. That's a very good sign of a good hackathon project. Right, it's over to Sandbox now. Marcus, I believe we have you with us and to announce your winner. So over to Marcus, wherever you are, sir.
Yes, I'm here. So hello, everyone. Thank you for having me. Wait. I apologize for the background noise.
No, we can't hear anything. It's good.
Good. So then it's my it's a statement for my headset. So as you can see, I'm very branded. I'm representing the Sandbox, and unfortunately, actually, so watched all of the presentations. Like there were a lot of very good ones, and unfortunately, there was only one for the Sandbox. However, we also checked with the internal team of Encode to see what the reasons are. So in the future, we of course want to participate in other hackathons as well, and to give a better opportunity for like any one of you to participate. However, we had one submission, which of course we want to recognize, and by giving them essentially like the first prize, which Anthony has to remind me was the exact prize pool was that we're giving out.
I do not actually have it to hand. If you announce it, I'll tell you in 30 seconds.
Yes. So thank you very much. Like the project was about lending and giving out and creating timed ownership of NFTs, which is something that we actually at the Sandbox see very good use cases for. So we're going to be in touch with the team to see how we can help expanding this even further and maybe using the Sandbox as one of the use cases for them. But we want to still thank everyone for participating in this hackathon and giving a chance like to present your projects. And some of them were actually all of them were great, but some of them were just better than the rest. Let's admit it. But so thank you all, and thank you for submitting the Sandbox proposal.
Awesome. So well done, Granular Lending, and I can confirm that it is, I think it's 10,000 sand, which
yes,
is very
I think it was around that, yeah.
Oh, well, that's again. Jake's also put that in chat, so Jake very much knows it. So well done, Jake. Awesome, excellently done, and Marcus, thank you for your support and hopefully working together in the future.
Yes, thank you for organizing it.
Awesome. Right. So now I'm actually going to Matt Basu, who's from Binance, helps run things at CoinMarket Cap, or did. And so he's in the judging room. So I have to announce the CoinMarket Cap winner. And it's my absolute pleasure to announce the winner as Cretan, I think of Cretan, blockchain for the effort that they built and a very nice index product that works very nicely with the CoinMarket Cap API. So well done to Jeff and the team for an outstanding effort throughout the hackathon. And congratulations to you guys and Danny and the rest of the team. Well done. Right, last one, and then we announce I've got the results, by the way. It's very interesting for the overall winners. But our last kind of sponsor prizes to announce are for Polygon, and we will hand over to Polygon now. I think we have Sandepan who will be giving the list. So Sandepan, over to you. Do you want to take it away?
Yeah, so can you hear me?
Perfectly, yes.
Yeah, so hello everyone. This is Sandeepan from the Polygon team. So we received a great number of submissions. All the projects were so awesome, and we are glad that you all worked on the Polygon and you are working on scaling, help building a scalable Ethereum ecosystem. So we had a number of projects, but it was very difficult to judge amongst them. But now we have the top 3 Polygon hackathon submissions. So let's start with the third prize. The third prize goes to NFT Discord bot. So the NFT Discord bot is like built by Alejandro and his team. So using that Discord bot, it's a very interesting project. Using that, you can view and share NFTs straight from the Discord, and like it has a very practical use in Web3 community, Discord communities, because a very big part of this is in the Discord community. So congratulations, Alejandro and your team. That was the third prize. Coming to the second prize, we have the decentralized ticketing system. So this is also a very interesting project in which the team of Kai Jun Air has built a decentralized ticketing system with using NFT, and they are like minting the ticket and minting it as like so that they can only be processed in certain kiosk only when you reach. So this solves the problem of selling tickets in black market of popular organizations and events. So this is a very we would like to see this take in form as a real world project, because we see its use. So this was the second prize, decentralized ticketing system. Now coming to the final prize and the first prize goes to
Quadratic Treasury. So Quadratic Treasury brings non-repayable loans to DeFi. And this is an absolute blast of a project. We liked it. Like this is a very well done project. And this is built by Alex and his team. So the implementation of quadratic funding was like simple, but with an effective UI and number of smart contracts coded. And this is a very useful project. This can like bring the, promote the overall, promote building dApps on Ethereum ecosystem. And there is definitely a very huge use case of this project. And like, we will definitely like to see this project to the end, go forward, and we are there to support it if it needs any help. So apart from this, like all the projects were very good. We are very thankful for building on Polygon, that you guys chose Polygon to build on. And like reach out to us if you want to like further expand your projects, because the hackathon is the first step we believe. So the next step is like building on it and like actually deploying to the real world application. So yeah, all the best. Reach out to us. Feel free to reach out. The winners, non-winners, everyone. Even the projects who haven't like deployed on Polygon would like to scale using their Ethereum, they can also reach out to us. Yeah.
Thank you very much, Sandipan, and well done to the 3 Polygon winners there. And thank you for your support. Just a word, because Basu, one of our judges, has come back in. I announced the CoinMarket Cap winner for obvious reasons. Just so you think, just sorry for stealing the thunder, but well done to Craze and Brockton. Right, I have the winners. They are, the judges are back, Basu, Lubin, and Ben, and I've heard it was quite an intense discussion in a good way, they very much enjoyed reviewing and judging all of the 8 finalists, and particularly well done to you guys for your hard work. After the hackathon, people actually don't see how much work goes in after the kind of submission day to keep building to get to a position where they're ready to present. So well done to all of you. Without kind of further delay, let me announce the kind of winners of the Encode Hack the System Hackathon. Distinguished position to win. Many great startups, well, a few great startups have come out of that position. I'm going to go from 5th place, just because why not? In 5th place was Freia Pay. Unfortunately, there's no prize for 5th or 4th place, but well done Freia Pay for coming in at 5th. In 4th was EthSign. Well done, guys. And now to the top 3. And a reminder, 3rd place won £500 in addition to whatever prize they won, which I think all of our winners had sponsor prizes as well. So in 3rd place was Granular Lending. So on top of your 10,000 Sand, Jake, congratulations. There is £500 coming to you as well, and well done for all your hard work, coming 3rd in the hackathon, a position I think it does particularly well in later startupdom. Both Float and Reflexer have held that position and gone on to do very well. So 3rd is a bit lucky. In 2nd place, we have Quadratic Treasury. Well done to Alex and the team. A particular feat, again, 4 different kind of countries involved in this team. And I always like to see that with our hackathons, because it shows the kind of diversity and breadth of people that get involved. So well done, Alex and the team. You've come in 2nd and take home a £1,500, note pounds, so a little bit more in dollar terms, prize. And our winner for the Hack the System hackathon is Moments. So congratulations to Ryan and effort, and you are the winners of Hack the System and take home a £3,000 prize. Well done, Ryan. Let's have a quick word with you. Whereabouts are you?
Yeah, give me a second. My camera isn't working. Yeah, can you hear me?
It's you got the champagne already. Yeah.
Sorry, can you hear me?
Muted? Am I muted?
I think.
Yes, I can.
Okay, cool. Yeah. Wow, I don't know what to say. I don't know. It's an amazing honor. There were so many good projects here, and I just can't thank the judges and Encode enough for giving us the opportunity to kind of build this, and rest assured that all the funds will be going back into Moments to make it as great as it can be. Marketing it, building it. We can't wait to push this to the mainstream, and you'll be hearing big things from us. But yeah, thank you so much. And Honestly, just honored to participate and be a finalist here today. Thank you.
Ryan, and well done to all of the winners, and a big thank you for today's effort in particular to Lubin, to Ben, and to Basu for taking time to review these guys, and thank you very much as well. And well done to everyone and all the prize winners. I will publish a list because we went through so many prizes. I will publish a list later on this evening, and I will be, more importantly, in touch with all of you to coordinate prize payments with the sponsors. For now, this has been a long event. Sorry for the Wi-Fi issues. This is the first time we've ever had them, so well, to this level, so forgive me for that. Thank you for joining. If you want to do another Encode hackathon straight away, then we have Hack Africa. Despite the branding, it is actually open to everyone, and if you are not based in Africa, we challenge you to build an Africa-based solution, or a solution aimed at Africa. So if you want to get straight back into an Encode hackathon, Hack Africa starts next week and should be an absolutely awesome event. In the meantime, thank you very much all. Recording and a list of prize winners will go out later. Thanks all again, and have a great evening, and well done to all the prize winners. Thank you very much. See you all soon.